Peace, what it do? Welcome to A-Tone Tarot. We are here today to do a 10-day forecast for the sign of Pisces. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Without further ado, we're going to get up into this 10-day forecast for the sign of Pisces. So I'm going to pull 10 cards for your sign. We'll get up into it and break it down. One thing to note about my process, I pray over and bless all my cards and position them upright. And if they come out in reverse, that is the message intended for you. So without further ado, let's get up into it, Pisces. What do we have for the first 10 days of my Pisces, for my Pisces collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have going on, Pisces? We want to through some challenging aspects together as a full collective, child. Because I tell you what, you like the other 11 signs that I read for today, because you are last but certainly not least, not showing me anything different than the other 11 signs as it relates to some challenges. But we'll get up into it, Pisces. It's all right. It's all good. It's all gravy, baby. For my Pisces collective, what do we have, Spirit? Don't force the message. Take what resonates. Leave the rest, as they say. Basically, if it don't apply, let it fly. Pass it on to somebody else. It might be something that another Pisces friend of yours is going through that they can benefit from. Because all of our timelines and birth charts are very different. So all right, Pisces. Again, I've stated I'm relatively new to the YouTube scene, so all the gadgets and gadgets about the camera angle views, I'm not quite there yet. But as the channel grows and I grow and I learn more, hopefully I'll be able to incorporate that into the channel. But for now, in the meantime, in between time, I will recite and read the cards to you, and we'll go through what I'm picking up on as it relates to the message for you. So for this, the first 10 days of September for my Pisces collective, we have the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Moon, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Cups, as well as the High Priestess, very much Piscean energy at the bottom of the deck. All right. Now, I did I channeled and did an all signs reading as a prep for my stamina, if you will, for this channel. And I'm picking up similar energy for the Pisces read as I did before, I'm doing now with this Ten of Swords and this Queen of Wands right here with this Five of Swords back to back. It's like something happened where you feel done in. You feel betrayed. You feel, or something sparked in you or someone some choice words to come up and out of your mouth or someone else's mouth. Some arguments have ensued. Some nasty words thrown. Children brought into it, possibly. Or even someone making you feel small, Pisces, like a child. Apologies for that. I hope that's not the case. You know, I don't mean to trigger anyone. Again, I just have to give you what I see with this King of Pentacles here being in the upright and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody like became very much like a tyrant, and I'm the boss and you gonna do what I say, and assume that position with you, Pisces, and took on that tone of being very dismissive, disrespectful is what I'm picking up on. So much so that you know, either you walked away from the person, or you definitely gave space to that situation to let it breathe. Again, I'm finding a lot of us going through these difficult, argumentative spaces with people that we love and care about. Family, significant others, husbands, wives, children, things like that. Even it could be a child that is challenging you and making you feel like, or trying to make themselves feel like they grown or something like that. But somebody made someone else feel very small and insignificant, and they ain't like that. Like, nah, don't be talking to me like that, basically. Because it's prompted you, Pisces, to begin moving different with this Ace of Wands. Something that's happened, you feel betrayed, you feel like you need to defend yourself, cuss somebody out, and really, nah, you ain't gonna treat me like this. There's a sense of sticking up for yourself and putting your foot down and changing and putting something new into motion. It might be work related, because I got this 9 of coins here. You know, you may work or have been a part of a group where a boss or a manager or director said something to you, talked down on you, and made you feel a way. Pisces, like how your job is treating you, you may feel dependent on that job. Like, I still need to keep this job, but I ain't too much appreciate how you said that to me just now. Like, I'm still a person, is what I'm picking up on. And you're concealing this. You're hiding it. You're hiding the fact that you ready to maybe jump out the window and leave. Don't let your emotions get too far away from you, Pisces. And I know you know this about yourself. Like, you know, like, you have a tendency to feel things more deeply than others. So it's only but so much you can look to everybody else to be able to empathize and fully understand how you feel. And don't allow that to cause you to make knee-jerk decisions with this 2 of Wands in reverse to this 8 of Cups, right? Like, you are really fired up about something. You might be pacing the floor talking like, this motherfucker got me. Oh, who they think I am? Like, nah, they got my mama. Like, you really are upset. Ultimately, it's hurt at the center of, you feel disrespected, you feel dismissed, you feel made to be felt small in some type of ways, but or not, you don't feel like you are seen as a peer, someone, and you ain't like that. You know, you ain't like that. Or maybe you're doing this to someone and you don't realize it. But be aware of that. But I don't think it's you doing it. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. This is just saying something is going to be revealed to you that maybe how you're seeing this is, yes, this person was disrespectful, dismissive, whatever, but they could have had some stuff going on in the background and didn't really mean it as harshly as maybe you're taking it. Or with this High Priestess also being at the bottom of the deck, it alerts you to something that is going on with that person that you might want to take a step back and look at it a little differently, right? Like, maybe I missed something, right? As it relates to this person, them behaving like this, talking to me like this, that might not be normal, right? And there's something coming that you need to be, or you will be made aware of by way of that indirect signal. Like, hold up, this person don't normally talk to me like that. So maybe it's something else going on. Maybe they think about leaving, or maybe they heard something bad about me. Like, it's something else going on in the background that you don't know just yet, Pisces, the full story. But as it relates, it does feel like you might walk away from this situation, because this Ten of Swords being here with this Five of Swords and this Two of Wands, like, you just might say, you know what, I've been planning and talking about standing up for myself and planning on doing this and planning on doing that. No, I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna walk away. My intuition is telling me to bounce, like, to be out, and you know, and you gonna be all right. You gonna be right. So I'm gonna clarify this Two of Wands in reverse, this Queen of Wands in reverse, as well as this. Let's do the moon. Let's do what's hidden. Let's dig into what's hidden just a little deeper, Pisces, and then that will close out your reading. So we're gonna start with the Two of Wands in reverse. Let's clarify this Two of Wands in reverse for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Clarify this Two of Wands in reverse, Spirit, please. Yeah, the way somebody talked to you got you looking at them different. Got you ready to close the door on the whole thing, shut it all the way down, and walk away. The Two of Wands was clarified by the Five of Swords yet again. That nasty tossing around mean words about another person, the world, as well as the Hangman. So this is significant with these two major arcanas, the Hangman and the World being here, as it relates to this negative, nasty conversation that somebody had with you and how they talk to you, right? So you ready to you know, the world, shut it down. I'm closing the chapter on this. I'm done. And with this Hangman being here, like, you almost have no choice. Like, you leave me no choice but to stand on business, because my reputation is at stake. It's like something where it's like, no, it wouldn't even sit right with you inside of you if you don't act on this. And because you with those, and I'm getting this, those Pisces fish, those two fish, that Two of Wands, the back and forth. What do I do? You just like, no. I'm not going to go back and forth anymore. I'm just do it. I need to do something, because this is going to eat me alive. How they talk to me, I don't like it. I got to it got to go. I got to get this feeling up off of me by way of departure, by way of realigning the power structure in your situation, by way of silent treatment. I don't know, whatever it is, you gonna do something. You gonna shut something down, and you gonna let it be known that however or whoever dealt with you in an improper manner, they not to deal with you like that moving forward, if they even get another opportunity, because you want something off with their head. Or again, that's the recommendation, because with this Ten of Swords here, that's all the swords, all of them. And we clarifying the Queen of Wands in reverse. For my Pisces. Yeah, this is bothering you. Again, it's keeping you up at night. The Queen of Wands was clarified by the Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Again, this is why I think it's in relation to work and somebody at work, someone over you who holds a higher position might have talked to you crazy. It got you up at night with this Nine of Swords here, like losing sleep behind it, or really working really hard to understand inside of you what level of boundaries with this Seven of Wands you might need to put in place now as it relates to work and how you show up at work. Yeah, something has knocked your confidence level down a notch, and you don't like the way it's making you feel, Pisces, and you ain't feeling it. I'm saying that twice, but you really not feeling it. So let's dig a little deeper into this the moon. This moon. Give me more on the moon for our Pisces collective spirit. What's this moon about? What's hidden? Okay, Pisces, whatever reason you're going through this for, the moon was clarified by the Five of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Cups upright. So there's Five of Cups in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. That's somebody spinning the block on you. Like the Five of Cups, as far as the moon and what's hidden, this Five of Cups being in reverse is an apology, possibly. Like if you, or like some type of return coming back, like that healing. There will be healing there. That's what you don't see with this moon. There will be a healing. And with this Six of Swords in reverse, I'm picking up on what you don't see is someone who's going to be shown what it feels like to not have your support, or to have the support that they need to be able to move forward. And like they're going to be shown what you felt, right? And by way of however that argument, that Five of Swords energy made you feel. They're going to receive that same feeling. I don't know if it's going to be by way of you or what, but there is like what goes around comes around type of energy is what I'm picking up on with these two parts being in reverse as far as clarifying the moon. So whoever's on the wrong side of this, you know, what goes around comes around. It's going to spin the block. And, you know, somebody's going to get healing and somebody is going to be left with no support and feeling less than, like either you did or you made someone feel. But I doubt, again, like I said, that my Pisces did that for anyone. And then we have this Seven of Cups, where Seven of Cups can represent quite a few things, but as it relates to clarifying this moon card, it's synchronicities here. It's a sequence here, because the 5, 6, and then you got the 7, right? 5, 6, 7. The 7 is options in this regard. You now will have options. You will be able to pick from whatever lot you like. Like basically, let me say this right. Like whoever this is, I hate to say it like this, but they're gonna be eating out of the palm of your hand. You'll be able to choose however you want them to not suffer, but learn. We'll say learn their lesson. Because I don't do no ill vibes, karma out there. I don't want to receive that. I don't want to put none of that out there. So everything is about learning, evolution, growth here at A-Tone Tarot, right? Wherever you are in your growth, I don't judge that. You know, whatever you got going on in your life, I don't judge that. It's just a message. I'm just the vehicle and the filter. So you will be able to choose, and there will be multitudes of options in which how you get to learn this person a thing or two. And I'm gonna give you an example. Like this, for the work, if this is a work related situation, what you don't see in this moon card, what's hidden, and it may not happen in this first 10 days, but what you don't see is what goes around comes around. And somebody at work, where while you might not be in a certain position now, in a year or so, that person could report to you, mess around and have to report to you. And you'll have options on in different ways you could teach that person their lesson. Right? Be careful about how you talk to people, because you just never know where that person might show up in your future. So, you know what I mean? The tables do turn, and you'll have options. Pisces, what you don't see coming right now is that it may not feel so great right now, what you're going through, but it all will be well. And everything will work out as it should, as it relates to your respect, your emotional growth. No, people shouldn't treat us nastily, but they do. You know what I mean? And I always say that when somebody does behave like that towards you, it's more of a reflection of what's going on with them and not you. So always remember that, Pisces. And that is your message. I hope it helped. And I'll see you next time. Peace.